An indie game is dominating Steam sales. Another big-time sim sets a release date. Plus, an indie Game Pass on the way? It's indie news and previews in 10 minutes or less. Let's go. We covered this game on Wild Trailers earlier this week. Retro Rewind, the beautiful 90s video store simulator, racked up over 100,000 copies sold in its first few days. We've seen it as high as 200,000 sold in a couple weeks now. Dove, it does everything right, doesn't it? Great idea, executed really damn well.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's amazing that a two-person studio made this game, Bloodpack Studios.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Like, you love the nods to every single movie on the shelf. You know, they're making their own titles to it and their own nods. Phantasm Patrol or something is supposed to be Ghostbusters or something like.
Dude.
I just love those little jokes. That's why I
Johnny
love
Five.
Johnny Five in the corner. You gotta have that. You gotta have a big old Johnny Five and a popcorn machine.
Yep.
Has to be there.
Yep.
Because that's a good old 90s video store, which is the dream, man.
It's like the dream sim. I mean, first of all, it's a fantastic idea. I said that, but
Yes.
It really is. Like, the nostalgia, there's no better place to be than Blockbuster on a Friday night. Like,
Exactly.
It's such a friggin' great idea.
It's a
and
great
obviously,
idea.
they made a great game out of it.
They nailed the mechanics from what it looks like. Like it's got that repetitive management simulator style loop.
Yeah.
And you know, if you nail those mechanics like they did, all those jokes are going to land, and people are just addicted to this.
And now they're adding more. Now they have a roadmap.
Yes.
It's all mapped out. They're adding, backroom storage. They're adding video game rentals.
I can't wait,
dude.
man.
90s
this is
video
amazing,
game
dude.
rentals.
Yes.
Retro Rewind. It's
Check it
killing
out,
it.
man.
Indie success story. We love that here on the radar. Now, this is interesting. Indie game subscription service. I don't know, dog. What's this I'm hearing about? Indie Pass.
Yeah, Indie.io powering this one. Like $7 or $8 a month. Looks like you're gonna have access to about 70 different indie titles. You know, this is giving indie developers a chance to be seen, perhaps by a group that they wouldn't normally be seen by. I hate Microsoft, but they do a decent job at showing off some indie games in their Game Pass. They've hit some new ones. They're adding more, but. You know, having a strictly indie one, is it going to be good or bad for developers? That's hard to tell. You know, like some people might not make as much money as they would if they were outside of it. Others, they wouldn't get attention if people weren't drawn by this, only $7 or $8 a month,
Okay, well, that's the thing. The price is great.
Yes, it's
$7
a
or
good price.
$8, but it all depends on what games you're offering me.
Exactly, bingo. They really needed to find a poster child. Like, yeah, you're not going to get Hollow Knight, but they needed a really big game to draw people to make just that game the value for your buck. I saw a bunch of new upcoming indie titles that were interesting, but nothing that was like, oh man, they got that one. Nothing that really was like
They need an anchor
rewind
game.
or anything like that.
Right.
But I could be wrong. I didn't see every single one of them, but no direct anchor or draw point yet.
Not yet. They could add to that. That could change. Definitely interesting. Definitely could be a bargain.
Yeah.
And something worth checking out. Indie Game Pass. It's kicking off this month, by the way. Indie Radar on the Gamer Buff channel. Jefferson and Dove. Say hello in the comments and subscribe if you love discovering indie games in 10 minutes or less. How about this?
Yes.
Fishing, farming, crafting, romance.
Please.
Investigating a supernatural serial killer would. Release date is officially set for Grave Seasons, baby. Big time wish lister here.
Yeah, I love this one. My wife is a huge Stardew Valley fan, so I think that this is going to be perfect for her. She loves those murder documentaries also. Perfect unison
Perfect mix.
right here. So this has that. It also has a bunch of randomness attached to it. So each playthrough is going to be unique. The storyline is going to change. The killer is going to change. You could wind up marrying or romancing the killer and not know it until maybe too late. You got to do investigations, break into people's house if you want to. There's a whole different side of the town, and that's what I think is really going to draw
And replay. It's all different. Could be a different villager. Could be anyone. The investigation changes every playthrough. Grave Seasons. We've been on this for a while. It's coming out August 14th. The release date is officially set. All right, rapid fire radar. Talking spread gun. Let's cover some new and upcoming games. We got to go quick. Hit them and quit them, Dovey.
Let's go.
Hit them and quit them.
Let's do it.
How about this reveal? Combo Devils from Punkzilla.
Yeah, this looks amazing. I think it's the indie Super Smash Brothers that people want. Yes. They're kind of tweaking the system, having a health bar instead of like that percentage-based system that might be confusing to some morons like myself.
Yeah, you were confused.
But like it also gives you a couple different options. Instead of just booting someone off the screen, you can take down their health bar. But like it's indie, it's made up rather like their own custom characters rather than IPs from other ones. So we'll see how it does, but I really like the fighting. Great early response from playtesters. So this looks cool.
We need a great indie fighting game. I can't remember the last great fighting game. Combo Devils, check them out on Kickstarter. All right, out now. All Will Fall. Survival City Builder. You love this thing.
Yeah, physics-based. I mean, like, you're kind of just surviving in the open waters, trying to build with whatever you can get. It starts off rough, but then you can build some crazy structures. People put some serious time into this game and have built some beautiful things. They're expanding. They're finally releasing the full version by the time this is out, so check that out. Like it was a lot of fun to play test. So like the full version, yes, it's gonna be enjoyable for those city builders and people like that.
Absolutely. All Will Fall. All right, crazy mix of genres here. Launching this week, it's beyond words.
Yeah,
what's going on with this game?
I mean, it's like Words with Friends or Wordle or something like that, but it's mixing in roguelike stuff, elements into it. Made by the GoldenEye. Some GoldenEye developers are behind this, so different kind of genre. But I think this could be really cool, man. If they got the right power-ups from the roguelite genre, this could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, people love Wordle.
They do. They love Words with Friends. They love Scrabble. These games are addicting.
There's absolutely a market for this.
I think so. I think this could blow up, man.
Yeah, check it out. Launching this week. It's beyond words. Now, Dovey, you love some stealth action. You love some stealth action. What do you think about Lizard State?
Oh, I'm so excited about this, man. Like, it looks like Hitman and Splinter Cell had a baby, and it's just oozing charisma, baby. I want to play this. The trailer looked like they have the animations and the action sequences down. I'd really like to check this one out. It's early on, but, if you like either Hitman or Splinter Cell, this is going to be a really cool game to put on your wish list.
Yeah, Lizard State. You want to check it out. You might want to wish list it. Looks really cool. All right, saving my favorite for last. You better believe it, boy. Pixel platforming action adventure Metroidvania. Tell us about Wolfhound.
Oh, man, it's like a mix of what we wanted. Contra, but it's a Metroidvania.
Right?
It's got that beautiful, dark, but like jungle-esque art of Contra and that war setting, but it's got the Metroidvania feel, the platforming, the combat looks really cool. I love the art. This was an instant like, ooh, this looks nice. If they nail this down and make a good story behind it, I think they could have a really good gem on their hands right here.
Bingo. Wolfhound, yeah, shot right to the top of my wish list. Can't wait. Looks so cool. Check it out, Wolfhound. Dove.
Yo.
I just want to say, great Tombwater review earlier this week.
Thanks, buddy.
Mr. Dovey.
Great game.
You put a lot of time into it. How'd the game treat you?
It's great. I think it's worth it for anyone looking at it. It'll keep you on your toes. You're going to get your money's worth hours-wise and playthrough-wise. It's fun, challenging, and varied. Like a lot of different enemies, attacks. You got a lot of stuff to play with there.
Love Tombwater.
Great game.
Still brand new. Check out the game. You can go play it right now. Tombwater from Moth Atlas and Midwest Games. And we appreciate them.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
That's it. I got like 30 seconds to spare.
Yeah. What are you playing?
Nothing, dude. I'm playing I'm retreading. I'm waiting for Chain Staff.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
April 8th, Chain Staff. It's coming out April 8th. I can't wait. We'll talk about it next week.
Yes, please.
It's the Indie Radar and the Gamer Buff channel. Say hello in the comments and subscribe if you love discovering new indie games in 10 minutes or less. I'm Jefferson. He's Dove. Thanks for hanging out. We'll meet you guys at the mall. Hey, Dovey.
Yeah.
Game on.
Game on.